Hey guys, if you have been following my story lately, you might be surprised to be seeing this video so soon. What ended up happening is there was a conflict with my original surgery date, and so it had to get moved up, and now today is May 17th, and I'm getting my surgery tomorrow on the 18th, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, I'm not really sure who has a surgery and is like all excited about it. But this surgery is a little bit different than the other ones that I've had. And I have had quite a few surgeries, including egg retrievals and C-sections and things for, things that had nothing to do with any of that. And this one is definitely affecting me, like emotionally and maybe even like psychologically. Just probably because of all the hangups I have about infertility and the feelings that you have that go with that, like, oh, your body's not functioning the right way or blah blah. It's just yeah, I'm just not really looking forward to being purposely sterilized. It's just really not something I really enjoy the thought of. Mainly because even though I have terribly blocked tubes, and if you don't know the reason of why I'm having my fallopian tubes removed, I'll link the video I made talking about the whole reason why in the comments below. I'm not going to go through the whole thing again, but basically I'm having I think it's called a salpingectomy. I'll have to look that up. But I'm having that basically to increase my chances of getting pregnant when I have my next embryo transfer. I know my tubes are so damaged, and that's why I can't get pregnant. But at the same time, you hear about like different medical mysteries and things that happen that doctors said would never ever happen. And you're like, just shocked by this. And then you kind of feel like, well, that could be me. I mean, miracles happen every day. And how fun would it be if I just had like a spontaneous pregnancy? And even though logically I know the chances of that happening are pretty much slim to none, there still is that slim chance, I guess. But without fallopian tubes, you just know. I mean, there's just no earthly way that can happen. It just is completely and utterly impossible. And I thought of a great analogy for how I'm feeling about this. So if anybody's ever seen the movie Dumb and Dumber, which hopefully you all have because it's super funny, Jim Carrey's character, I think his name is Lloyd, he is speaking with his love interest, the woman with the red hair, and he asks her what the chances are that they'll end up as a couple. And the lady says, very seriously, oh, like 1 in a million. And Jim Carrey gets all serious for a second and thinks about it. And then he says, so you're saying there's a chance? And he like starts getting all excited and happy. And as bizarre as that sounds, like that's kind of how I feel. It's like, even though my tubes are totally blocked and I know logically that I'm not going to conceive, but there's still just, that slight 1 in a million chance, maybe I could. And with having this procedure done and having them removed, it just takes all of that away. It takes every tiny little shred of hope that I had just and completely throws it out the window. And not only that, but when you already have dealt with years of feeling so infertile and so, broken in ways, to just get sterilized on top of that is just, I don't know, it's just messing with my head. I just I know people get this done on purpose, like they're done with having kids and they're like happy because they don't have to worry about like birth control or getting pregnant. That I totally understand. But when you have so many hangups about being infertile and just to make yourself actually like even more infertile on top of it on purpose, it's tough. This is not something I'm handling as well as I'd like to, even though I know that this is what needs to be done, that if the end result is that I can get pregnant, that's all that matters. That's what the end goal is. and I should be, and I am, very thankful that they caught this before I did all of the IVF and all of the embryo transfers all over again, because I could have ended up with zero success. Like, I feel like I came probably this close to not having success the first time around. So I'm dodging that bullet. I really do feel like I'm doing the right thing, and I really feel like I have a better chance of getting pregnant on the first shot instead of having to endure chemical pregnancies, because that chemical pregnancy I had was completely and utterly devastating. Like, I do not want to go through that again. Although if I did, I'd be a little bit more prepared this time than I was last time. But I know my fallopian tubes are just a hindrance to getting pregnant at this point, and they're better off gone. But it's like I'm just mourning the loss of any teeny tiny little shred of fertility I might have had, I guess, is the best way to put it. But anyway, we have to be at the hospital at 5:45 in the morning tomorrow, so I'm going to be completely exhausted, of course, because, I won't be able to go to bed anytime before midnight, I'm sure. And my grandmother actually flew in from Massachusetts to help me out, because in my last video I was, talking to you guys about how I didn't know how I was going to watch the baby and recover at the same time, because I really don't have any family over here. And she flew out, so thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your help. And River's obviously very excited to see her. They're getting reacquainted now, and hopefully it's not too harsh of a recovery, and hopefully just taking some pain medication does the trick. And hopefully everything goes well. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. And it's morning. I apologize for the bumpiness. We're on the most bumpy road in all of Orange County right now, of course. On our way to the hospital. Hi, Robert.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, it's a great morning. I feel like we have taken so many morning car ride videos to different things that we have to do over the past few years. I feel like this is just what we do. We're in the car going to where we need to go. Again, I'm tired, I look like crap. Here we are, it's the day, it's a big day. Yeah, so we're actually pretty much on time for once in our life, so that's good. And I don't know, my mouth is so dry. I think because I know that I can't drink anything, that now my mind is playing tricks on me, oh, you're so thirsty. But it also could be just because I'm nervous. But all right, we're coming up on the hospital here, you guys. Oh, I need some Valium. They won't let Robert back here yet. At my RE's office, whenever I had to do surgeries or anything, he was always allowed back there unless I was actually in the operating room. But apparently here at Hogue it's a little different, so I have to wait for him to come back here at some point. So I'm just laying here, this heated bubble blanket on, waiting to see what happens next.
How you doing?
I'm very groggy.
Yeah.
This is taking a little bit longer to wake up from the, compared to the other one with the egg retrieval, I think, because I get into a deeper sleep or something. So
Yeah.
I woke up and I was in a little bit of pain, and I had the shakes, which it's so uncomfortable to just wake up and be shaky. So they gave me something and I calmed down, and now I feel a lot better. So I'm just trying to wake up here. How long did that take, Robert?
About a little over an hour, maybe an hour or so. I think they started kind of early, or not early, but a little bit late. And then I think, about an hour ago they gave me a call, so it was done.
I was waking up for an hour after it was done.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, this one's brutal. Where's my juice and crackers?
I know, right?
My chest feels heavy though.
Yeah.
And I guess that's from getting the air
CO2
pumped in there.
You just gotta take it easy.
I feel like I'm gonna be in some pain later, but I feel okay
Probably
now.
will be. Well, we got some prescriptions for you.
I bet. Okay, I can't talk too much. I'm gonna wear myself out.
Alrighty.
We'll see you at home. Well, here I am, back at home. I got back a few hours ago. I've taken a little cat nap, but I would love to just take a really long nap. But I don't know, just haven't yet. I'm trying to get some food and drink down. So how I'm feeling is I don't feel any pain at all in the incision sites. But my rib cage, I think, is where a lot of the air that they pump into you is congregating, because my rib feels like pretty sharp muscle spasms. Like, it's not feeling great. So, ugh. If that wasn't happening, I'd be feeling fine. So I don't know if that's just because I'm still medicated, and once the medication wears off, the incisions will hurt. I would assume that will probably happen. So we'll see about that. Sorry. Do you guys want to see the incisions? Like, I haven't even looked at them myself. Robert calls them bullet holes. He says I have 3 bullet holes, but ugh, I kind of felt this way when I had my C-section, where I just, like, did not want to look at the scar. Like, all set with that. But, I mean, I'm gonna have to look at it anyway, so let's check it out. This looks pretty ridiculous. I'm not even really sure what I'm looking at here. I guess it has some glue on it. I think the nurse was telling Robert all about what happened and when I was still out of it, so I'm kind of lost as to what is going on with me right now. They look like crazy bruises. If this doesn't heal well, and I'm stuck with this horrific stuff on my stomach, I'm gonna be so upset. And I took my belly button ring out because for some reason I thought they were going through my belly button, but apparently not. Oh my god. They also stuck, I guess, a thermometer thing on my head, which is why I've been picking stuff off my head all day. I don't know. I feel like a hot mess. Sometimes it just like seizes up and oh my god. Okay. I'm just glad this is over. I am tubeless. Oh, this hurts. I'm tubeless, and I'm actually not like too upset about it right now. I think probably it was just hard to initially have this idea, but like now that it's out and I pretty much feel exactly the same, I'm just in a little bit of rib pain right now. I guess it just doesn't really matter if my tubes are there or not. It was kind of just maybe more of, you know, the whole idea of it more than the actual procedure or it actually happening that I'm without tubes. Who cares, right? Who needs them? Anyway, guys, I will give you guys an update soon. I'm going to do a little video because River's turning 6 months pretty soon, so I'll let you guys know what my recovery was like when I filmed that. And then I guess I will just talk to you soon.